welcome to Vape Induced TV. I'm Rachel, this is Jake, and today Jake is going to be showing us how to make CBD cupcakes. He's also going to be giving us lots of advice on CBD as we go along. So, Jake, where do we start?
Just start by making some plain cupcakes. It's going to be pretty easy. All we need is 175 grams of butter, 175 grams of self-raising flour, 175 grams of caster sugar, and a few more ingredients like your baking powder, eggs, butter and icing sugar.
So it's a simple cupcake recipe?
Yeah, it's just plain cupcakes, and we're going to be adding in the CBD towards the end of the process.
Oh, perfect. And how do we add the CBD?
So we've got the CBD in the form of AVB, so if you watched the last video then you'll know it's already vape bud.
So we're adding the CBD at the end of the recipe?
Yeah, so we're going to mix that in with the butter icing. So
buttercream?
Yes, yeah. That's the one.
So what's the reason someone's going to choose to eat CBD rather than vape it or take it in their tongue?
There's a few benefits. So say you want to sort of go to bed at night, sort of around 8-9 PM. If you take your edibles at around 6, it will take about an hour and a half to kick in.
Okay, so it takes a little bit longer to kick in.
Yeah, it's like a slow release on these, but you have to be careful when you're eating them, purely because the potency could be really strong. So
and you might not be aware for a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's why you give it at least half an hour before trying your second bit.
Okay, so what are we adding first?
So first we're adding 175 grams of caster sugar into there. So we're basically doing all the grind ingredients first, and then
dry ones, yeah.
moving on to the eggs at the last minute. So next we can either do the butter or the flour. Yeah, same amount of flour in there as the sugar.
Self-raising flour.
Yeah.
Are there other recipes for CBD edibles that people might want to try?
CBD edibles can be made into pretty much anything. Any recipe you've got, if you have butter in it, then you can always slow cook the CBD in there to get more of an effect. But that's about a 4-hour process.
Cooking the butter to make CBD butter?
Yeah.
So you use CBD yourself, don't you? What do you use it for?
So I use it for back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain. So that's pretty much all I use it for.
And it helps you?
Yeah, I've been off medication for about 10 months now.
That's amazing. How long were you on medication for?
I was on medication for about 6 years,
wow.
I'd say, on that. So it's took a while to come off it, but I feel a lot better now.
Yeah.
So it's definitely worth getting into.
So CBD is recommended for people with aches and pains?
Yeah, aches
Anything
and
else?
pains. You've got insomnia, anxiety, helps with all that sort of stuff. So any like muscle pain, it should help.
Yeah. So you're struggling to sleep at night, or you're stressed about something at work.
Yeah. Or if you're
going to help.
anxious about anything, it should help relieve those symptoms.
Who isn't?
So we've just added half a teaspoon of the baking powder. So all that's next is the butter. So with the butter we're going to be adding 175 grams of this. So the same as the caster sugar and the flour. Which is a pretty easy recipe.
Yeah, I'm sure if people have made cupcakes before, they're probably going to find it fairly simple to make CBD cupcakes, right?
Yeah.
It's more because you're getting the CBD from it. And it's going to taste nice.
Yeah, it should taste quite nice. As long as I don't mess up the recipe, we'll be fine.
So the cupcakes are all ready to go, made. How am I going to feel after I eat a CBD cupcake?
So you're not going to feel anything straight away. As I said, it's going to take anywhere from half an hour to about 2 hours to take effect. So the sort of symptoms, if you want to say it, you'll get is you'll be quite mellowed out, so quite relaxed, and you may feel a bit sleepy. So it just depends what time of the day you're taking these.
Having a CBD cupcake, does that have a stronger effect on you?
It can do. It all depends on how much CBD you've got in the cupcakes themselves, but it takes anywhere from sort of half an hour to 2 hours to take effect. So if you find you're not getting that effect after half an hour,
You could have another one.
Yeah, if you have another one, you might overdo it, so it might be quite strong.
But take it slow with them.
Yeah, sort of half an hour.
So it's hard to measure how much you're really getting.
Yeah, it's quite hard unless you measure, obviously, your ABV beforehand and then just evenly spread it throughout each cupcake. But these shouldn't be too strong. I don't get how people do it. Definitely not good at this.
There we go.
Nice and easy.
So now we're mixing the eggs in.
Yeah, so it's the last ingredient for the cupcakes.
We're whisking the eggs in.
Yeah.
You can use an electric whisk, I believe, but we wanted to challenge it.
Yeah, by hand's fairly easy.
So say I really don't want to vape CBD, or someone watching doesn't want to vape it at all, how do they get the ABV?
So if you don't want to vape it or consume it in any way like that, you're probably not going to have a dry herb vaporizer. So what I would probably recommend is to make the butter.
So that's the way of heating it up without having a vape, and you don't have to vape it.
Yeah.
And I believe you're showing us how to make the butter soon.
Yeah, so it will be in an upcoming video. The CBD butter is fairly easy to do, it's just a long process.
So we've got the tray and the cupcake cases.
Yeah. Okay, so the mixture's all done. All that's left to do is pop it in the cases and pop it in the oven, and then basically just make the buttercream.
So we're making the CBD buttercream last, and we're going to put that on the end when the cupcakes are done.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
the CBD will go into the buttercream, and
So you don't actually cook the CBD again in the oven?
no, where it's already been heated up in the packs, it's already
And that takes it to a higher temperature in the oven. Well,
yeah, that's pretty perfect.
pretty perfect.
Okay, so now we're going to make the buttercream. All we need is butter, icing sugar and milk. So you can add vanilla extract if you want, but we don't have any. So we can do it without it.
So how many grams of butter is that?
175 grams of butter, so same as the cupcake recipe. Then basically you double up on the icing sugar, and then it's just 3 tablespoons of milk. It's probably the longest process of making the cupcakes.
So when someone's getting their ABV, how would they know when it's suitable for the recipe?
So with the ABV, it all comes down to what temperature you're going to be burning it at in your dry herb. But basically want to make sure that it's not black. So you need like a brown sort of consistency on that.
So that's brown, not black.
Yes,
and if
that's
it's black,
brown.
you burnt it, gone too far?
Yeah, if it's black, then you basically used it all up, and then it won't provide as much of a benefit as it will when it's brown.
ABV is already vaped bud, so you vaped your CBD, this is left over in your dry herb vaporizer, and a lot of people just chuck that in the bin.
Yeah.
And actually there are quite a lot of uses for it.
Yeah, a lot of people tend to throw it away just where they think they're done with it, just like normal smoking. Once it's gone, it's gone. But with this, you can actually put it into sort of edibles.
May as well use it.
Yeah, it's left over. There's no point putting it, and it's still got a lot of use.
So now the good bit, we get to add the CBD.
Yep, we're adding in about 2 grams of ABV here, so you can add more, or you can either mix it in with your buttercream all together, or put it on the cupcakes at the end as like a little garnish.
It would look a bit like the basil or oregano for the cupcakes.
Still should taste nice. So you can water cure your CBD to get rid of the sort of flavour of the CBD.
What does that mean?
It's like a process where you leave it in hot water for about 2 hours, and then it slowly gets rid of the taste of the CBD.
Okay, because some people don't like the taste of CBD, I think.
No, so ABV isn't the nicest thing, but when it's mixed with something as sweet
That's
as
why
this,
people put it in. cupcakes and brownies
Yeah.
we've done before.
Okay, so now the cupcakes are all cooled down. All we have to do now is put the butter ice cream on top, and then they're good to eat.
So then we can eat them and we can get the benefits of the CBD.
Yeah, in about an hour to 2 hours.
Lovely. So you're just spreading it on exactly as you would a normal cupcake.
Yeah. Yeah, just on top. So we've finished putting the butter icing on.
I think they look amazing.
This is the result. They look quite nice. Can't wait to try one.
Thank you for watching. We've been Bacon Juice TV with CBD Star. If you've got any questions at all, just put them in the comments and we will answer them. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you again soon for another recipe.